Alright, good day everyone. Welcome back to another daily analysis of the price action index. So for today we are on the weekly chart and I'm just going to run through what I'll be expecting for today. Now on the weekly chart, basically you can see we've taken out the previous week's high. I think we did that on Monday, and Tuesday as well ran higher, taking out the previous day, which is Monday's high as well. Currently we are rejecting that level. Now, there's a reason I started on the weekly chart, so you see exactly what it's like from the higher time frame. It's looking like we're going to week out on the weekly basis and probably cap the high of the week on Tuesday, which is today. But now we're going to go down to daily to get more information on that. I would preferably love to see that, but take note we are still heavily bullish, so I would not really want to stick to the idea from just a one time frame perspective. Now going down to the daily time frame, you can see the level I highlighted, which is this daily fair value gap right here. Currently it's acting as support, like I said on the previous day's daily analysis. It's acting as support currently. And you can see we've taken out the previous days, which is Monday's high. And currently we are trading below previous week's high. Now, at this point in time, there's a possibility we might keep on tanking lower. Now, where I would completely validate that idea is if we do on the closing basis, close below the midpoint of that fair value gap, as well as the midpoint of this week right here. If we do close below that on a daily basis, I might likely seek. Let me just point out this level. We have this right here, as well as just going to take that off. That's the midpoint of the week. Then we have the midpoint of the fair value gap right here. If we do close below that level on the closing on a daily basis, if we do close below these two lines right here, I might likely want to see price dig deep into this fair value gap, with the first objective being the high of that fair value gap, and probably looking for price trading to the consequent encroachment. You understand? That would be Wednesday's trade idea. Now for today, I'll personally be trading against trading after internal range liquidity. Yeah, there's a possibility we might actually trade here if price is interested in this low for today, and that's going to be something I'll be expecting or probably looking out for during New York. As London, it's not really going to be clear in terms of what direction it's going to trade towards, as we might likely reject all this bearish body right now. If we do reject that, we might likely keep climbing higher in the sand. But currently, I'm just going to take all the stuff out. Currently, London, I would not be trying to do anything during London right now. I'd wait in New York. And on the hourly basis, you can see, just going to run through this very quickly. Asian section was used to take out previous days. We had a huge move during Asian section. One more reason I would not be trading the London section, we had an expansive previous section, so I won't be trading London section, as we might likely not see the best price action there. I'd wait still in New York for the possible best trade. So that'll be all for today. I'm just going to run through dollar index, silver, nothing much. I would want to see, I would personally, if I'm still bullish, I would not want to see this fair value gap and this week right here violated. If we do see that, I might likely be looking for lower prices. Then the dollar index, like I told you, I'll be watching to see how we trade around this fair value gap right here. That's my major interest for now, how we trade around that fair value gap. And yeah, so that's it for today, guys. Do have a nice day, and yeah, trade safe.